Man accused of punching a 1-year-old to death while her twin brother was left unharmed. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a 1-year-old baby girl, who was beaten to death by a Tallahassee man for no reason. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. I'm on normal subscribers. Thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A Florida man has been charged with murder and the death of a 1-year-old girl he was babysitting, but the baby's twin brother was left unharmed. According to Tallahassee police, 25-year-old Deric Young was arrested on Tuesday. He is charged with murder and aggravated child abuse and the death of Ky'meria German. His arrest comes after Tallahassee police responded to a call Monday reporting a 1-year-old child not breathing in the 1700 block of Saxon Street. Officers arrived at the Southwest Tallahassee home and attempted to save Ky'meria's life, according to the department. However, she was pronounced dead at the hospital. Now, as authorities continue an investigation into the 1-year-old's death, police say they quickly uncovered signs of foul play. Before her death, Ky'meria had been left in the care of Young's care after the child's original babysitter, her mother's cousin, went to work. Young's arrest affidavit obtained Wednesday by the outlet revealed details from the investigation, including how Young broke down in tears just moments before admitting to investigators that he repeatedly punched the baby. An autopsy showed that the child had suffered severe injuries, including multiple strikes to the head with a closed fist, and ultimately caused the child's death. Ky'meria is survived by her twin brother, who was also in the room at the time and of the alleged abuse, but was unharmed. She's also survived by an older brother. According to the probable cause affidavit, Young smoked marijuana, which caused him to want to play with Ky'meria. You had to put your hands on her, the baby's mother, Ky'meria Walker said. She was an innocent baby. She didn't deserve that at all. She didn't deserve nothing. Walker said Ky'meria loved the color pink and was just starting to talk, but all that has been taken away. Okay, so the rest of the story kind of speaks on their family not liking what was transpired, which I'm not a fan of it either. But I'm going to dive in right here. We got Deric Young, all right, a 25-year-old man who likes to smoke marijuana, okay? And, he said that once he smokes, he likes to play. So, okay, fine. You like to play. Play what? Play games, video games? Card games? What do you like to play? Because clearly it's a 1-year-old baby. If you're going to stand and play with a 1-year-old baby, you're not going to play with a closed fist and be sitting there punching the baby in the head, all right? Secondly, there's 3 things I got a problem with in this video, okay? Now, the babysitter's boyfriend, right? Now, this thing says, before her death, Ky'meria had been left in Young's care after the child's original babysitter, her mother's cousin, went to work. So I'm guessing it's like some sort of family situation where everybody knew each other and all that. And the girl was saying she could do it and she had to go to work. And then it was his job to kind of take over. But this should have all been kind of known before the baby was even being, taken care of and administered to. There's no way that I'm going to leave someone to watch my child that's under the influence. I don't give a damn what you under the influence of. You ain't watching my child, okay? If you ain't, have a clear and level head, you know what I'm saying? And I can trust you with my eyes closed, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't trust you at all because, you know, and not to mention that the original babysitter, everything probably was cool, you know what I'm saying? So the original babysitter could have been the one that was watching the baby and was like, yo, I can't watch her, I gotta go to work. You know, usually she might have been off, and then she found out that she had to go to work. So then she didn't want to not leave the baby hanging because the other mother had to go to work as well. So then she was just like, well, look, my boyfriend can watch her, you know what I'm saying? Everything cool. You know, just stay through the night, everything be good. And boom, this happens. So clearly I don't think that the mother actually hired this guy to actually take care of the baby. But you know, and I know she regrets the fact that her baby girl was killed. Now the good thing is he didn't kill the little boys, right? But he kills the little girl. So I don't understand that part of it, but I don't know, go figure. But this is a sad situation all the way around because at the end of the day, if someone leaves your child, if you leave your child in the responsibility of someone that needs to be, you know, adult enough to be able to watch your child, then, you know, you need to do what you need to do. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what you got to do is, I mean, try to find somebody that you can actually really, 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 really trust. I mean, it's hard because it's like this kind of goes back also to the single parent situation, right? Now, I'm not just saying it was single parents. You know what I'm saying? It could have been two parents. The baby was, you know, brand fresh and new. You know what I'm saying? 1 year old. Hopefully, dad was around to take care. You know, to be there, to be with the family, the baby, and all that. But I just hear it from the account of the mother, right? So I don't hear from the account from the father, right? So if the father's not in the picture, he may not be in the picture. This might have been a situation where he got with her, broke up with her, and then dipped off and just never wanted to be with her and all that and kept it moving. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the unfortunate thing is, you know, she's left back with, you know, the mom is left back with the memories of, you know, her baby girl and all that kind of stuff, you know, and it's rough, man. When every time you do the job, I've never lost a child, and I probably never do, right? So to be able to have to, you know, live your life and knowing that you lost a child, parents, I'm gonna give you a word of advice, okay? When you got your child being looked after, okay, you need to ensure that no one, and I mean no one, else is coming in outside of the people that you lay in charge of your child, okay? So also, you should be setting up some sort of camera system as to see what's going on, who's doing what. You know what I mean? Have a phone number for that person. You know what I mean? You know, find out some information. You know, I'm watching the camera 24/7, right? So I'm over here doing what I gotta do. Now, chances are, if I gotta set up a camera system, and I'm at a job, and I'm doing what I gotta do for work. I'm trying to focus on work, but then I'm looking at my camera, then I see some crazy stuff going on. Like, it's just like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't, right? Because now you can't even really do your job. You know what I'm saying? You're called to do a job, but you can't do a job. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether the person that needed the babysitter was either out working, playing, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they was doing, they couldn't focus on it 100% because if you are doing this to my child and I got cameras, then, you know, I'm a little off and I really can't focus. Now, in this particular situation, they didn't have any cameras. At least I don't think. It didn't give any mention of any cameras. They just gave mention of this baby being beaten down, okay, and the cause of him or her dying is because of Deric Young beating the brakes off this child for no freaking reason. All right. But with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. On my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. On my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AV's Point of View. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Please, please hit that like button. It pushes these videos out to make very, very astute people as yourself. And it keeps the algorithm pumping, you know what I'm saying? Keeps it moving, because the algorithm need to be exercised, because we need to bring in more people, right? Because a lot of these stories, we can get more information on these stories, you know what I'm saying, if we know something on the inside track. So a lot of times when I do these small town stories or whatever like that, you get people to come in the comment section and they know a little bit more about the story. So then they can kind of feel their little 2 cents in, whether they live in that region, whether they know the person that's doing it, whether they're the one doing it. I mean, hey, we don't know. But, you know, with that being said, you know, feel free to, you know, leave a comment down below and let me know what you know about the story. And then, you know, kind of fill us all in as to, you know, so that we, you know, we can kind of complete this whole thing and kind of put a bow in it and keep going. Do me a favor, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I know I've been saying I've been putting some videos on TikTok. I've been kind of slow walking it, but today I feel like I'm gonna do a video dump, and just kind of like get everything on there. You know, give you guys something to, you know, watch on the weekends or whatever. Whether you put the video here on YouTube or for other viewers that want to watch it on TikTok. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna discriminate, as well as Facebook. You know what I mean? So I mean, I try to put the videos all over the place so that you guys can have something to watch other than, you know, some silly foolishness that, you know, people put on the internet these days. So there's that. But you know, come visit the merch store, right here, right there. As you can very well see, I'm proudly wearing the AG's POV t-shirt. I think the other shirts that I have is going to be like a strip that goes across. It's not going to be as thick as this one, but it'll be like a strip. I'm also looking to possibly do, you know, a t-shirt that just simply just says more after this. You know what I mean? Leave that slogan on there. You know, kind of go from there. So, you know, thank you guys for, you know, for participating in, you know, t-shirt sales and all that kind of stuff. Has been truly appreciated, you know. You know, and just continue to support your boy. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate it. Yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. Gotta be careful out there, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.
In the mirror, like, go get it. I gotta get to the scene, oh, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these. They get in, they feeling and drag down. That's why they just crash out. Stuck in the cell and this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fitting in, I'ma stand out. I done seen these crash out. They some baby boys, I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fan.